What's going on? Sorry, a late start. Not a technical issue, but we're here. Pick 'em. Week 4. We are back 2 consecutive weeks. That's right. I am your host, DJ Wildbody. Have the panel along with me. We got the comrade Malcolm Edwards. We got Kareem Coop and Kareem B.I. Williams. We're back. What's going on, fellas?
Good, baby.
What's going on? All right, let's do it.
A lot of crazy stuff going on this week. Football, we got a lot to talk about, a lot to pick and a lot to talk about. Without further ado, let's get it cracking.
I think I'm gonna pick a lot of upsets this week.
What's going on? How's everybody doing? Pick 'em. Sorry for the late start, but week 4 NFL. I'll go ahead and kick it off. Elephant in the room. Few people tested positive for the COVID. Cam Newton being one of them, being the more high-profile player. I guess I was just thinking to myself driving down here. I guess this was expected. I mean, who would have who thought that no one was going to get caught with the virus? The Chiefs and Patriots will play tomorrow. That was the last I heard of it, but yes, it is what it is. I threw a couple of things against the wall as far as, watching the NBA conduct business and it being a success overall. But, you couldn't possibly do that with a 52-man roster. So what do you guys take on that?
Well, it was bound to happen, man. The fucking president of the United States got that shit. So, what you gonna do, man?
Yeah. Big loss.
We're in a pandemic, so it's to be expected. I think that traveling from city to city also exposes them to more risk, but it is what it is, and just got to be as healthy as possible and try to be precautious. But it's not going to stop the season. They'll postpone some games and they'll play them later on, but we will get through this NFL season.
Absolutely.
Keep wearing that mask.
Yep.
I sure hope so.
Don't listen to the ignorant. Don't listen to. Just be smart, man. Use common sense. I wouldn't be in anyone's face like talking, and if you can smell the perfume of somebody, you're too close. You can smell. That's how I look at it. So, real quick, we'll do something new today. Everyone knows their records from last week. I don't have them on hand right now, but we had everyone was over 500, even though it was like a big shift as soon as 1 o'clock hit. A lot of teams lost that should have won. It was crazy, man. Yeah, so everything.
A lot of upset. I was on course to be like 16-1, and then 5 teams lost within the last 5 to 7 minutes of the game. Like, what am I, the Al Bundy of Pick'em? Am I the Al Bundy? I'm not gonna be the Al Bundy of Pick'em when each week you got dumbass Falcons dropping 16 and 17-point leads. That can't keep happening. Detroit pulled a rabbit out of their hat, and I believe Malcolm is using some kind of voodoo because there's no way in the Jamaican tank top that the damn Detroit.
Hold on. I did pick Detroit, and I deserve all the credit in the world for that pick.
There's no
also
way.
picked the Giants to beat the 49ers.
Now,
so come on, ain't no voodoo going on over here, bro. That was a bad pick.
There's some kind of voodoo going on.
Yeah. But,
I did pick the Giants to beat the 49ers. I don't know what I was thinking.
With all picks, you have to go with the you have to stick your neck out there and basically pick something that no one expected. Upset's gonna happen. But in this case, man, it was all over the damn place, man. Over the place, man. Real quick, injuries. Real quick, we got Chris Moore from the Ravens, Jimmy Smith, cornerback, Ronnie Staley, shoulder, Anthony Levine, Justin on the line for Washington, Holcomb, Chase Young. Tyrod Taylor, he's a self-inflicted wound. Mike Williams, wide receiver. Rashawn Jenkins, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette's out ankle. Chris Godwin, hamstring, out. Leonard Fournette is questionable, I think. Seahawks, Jamal Adams, safety groin. Dunbar. It's a lot of people out, man. Carlos Hyde.
You're going to keep going. You're going to be going on and on.
Right.
If you name all those, you're going to keep going.
Marshall Lattimore, Jesus Christ. So, it's a little more interesting now because the obvious is not the obvious anymore. So, these picks, it's more exciting. I think, I kind of feel that it's more exciting. It's a lot of injuries. Holy crap, man! It's a whole freaking.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have training camp. Football shape is different from just working at home.
Absolutely,
it's a whole different. So that's why you have so many injuries. But it's a different year. It's a different year.
Training camp like week 3 when everybody started getting hurt and shit. This what it is basically. You know what I'm saying?
It is right.
Part of the season is part of the beast, so we just got to go with the flow. Who thought that some of the big names from the Niners would be out in week 1, like the Bosa's? And I mean, it's just the tight end. It's just crazy. This season is going to be a little bit unpredictable, but what's not unpredictable is that the Green Bay Packers are still in control in their division. And they look like they're set to win 13 games this season, but we'll get into that.
Line. It looked like it.
The line looks.
I got an upset pick there too. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know if you guys are even watching. I haven't watched a college football game yet, but watched Georgia and Auburn. I was watching highlights, man. They have people in the stands like everything's back to normal, no mask on. They're just chilling, man. Caught some flack for it.
Well, that's Georgia for you, man.
The comments disturb me. I must say that. I went to comments like I always do with intriguing videos. In the comments, it's like, who cares? And we still on this. I'm like, all right, we'll see what it is, man.
That's Georgia for you, man. Georgia ain't even mandatory to wear no mask, so we gonna do
crazy. Cool. Watch out.
No, it's mandatory. It's mandatory. It is mandatory.
Motherfuckers wasn't even wearing masks, yo.
They don't listen, but it's mandatory. Like if you go in stores, you got to wear them. You can be outside and not wear them.
All right. So nothing really else in news. We covered the news. I mean, we'll see. They're gonna probably play this until the string runs out, and we'll just be here watching. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pick them. All right, let's go. Let's share my screen here so we can see all right. Share the screen. All right, so we'll go ahead for Thursday's game. We had the Broncos, 1-3 Broncos take on the Jets. The Jets lose again in Jets fashion, 28-37. Broncos 1-3 get their first win of the season. First game on the docket, we have the Washington football team. Washington football team take on their home against the Ravens. Right down. Hold on for a second. And what's going on here?
I don't know, buddy.
Who cares about Joe Biden? Washington football team going to be home at FedEx Field. Washington 1-2. Give in our thoughts, Coach Ron Rivera, it's cancer. Just heard about that. Driving home today. But yeah, Baltimore 2-1. They took the loss to the Chiefs, which is probably, we were split on that last week. The Washington football team against the Ravens. I mean, let's go ahead and take your pick. Vic, you're up first.
I think the Ravens are going to bounce back from last week. They had a tough game in Kansas City on Monday night where Mahomes danced on them like a ballerina. But I think they bounce back this week. I think they get the victory on the road. I got to go with Lamar Jackson throwing for over 300 yards and running the ball as well. I have the Ravens.
Wow.
All right. Hey, it's Washington we're talking about. All right, Malcolm, you're up next, man.
All right. I'm a Washington fan. It's my squad.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I'm always rolling with my squad, but, it's going to be a tough one this game. One thing about I learned about Lamar, apparently he's never won a game when he's down at halftime. Now, I don't think they're going to be down at halftime, but that's just interesting about Lamar, that once you get him where he has to throw the ball, it seems like that's the Achilles heel for Baltimore. So they're going to be lucky this week, and they ain't going to have to come back. They're going to already be up at halftime. So, I'm going to go with the Ravens on this one.
All right, Malcolm for the Ravens. Coop, you're up next. You're up, Coop.
I mean, you got to go with the Ravens. Baltimore is not built to play from behind. They're built to have the lead and just run the ball and keep doing what they do. I mean, the Chiefs had the answer for them, but Washington is not the Chiefs. I like some things with Washington, but I believe the Ravens done. They ready to come back and take this one. I really don't see Washington winning this game. So I mean, I mean, the choice is the Ravens. I mean, I can't really go anywhere else. It got to be the Ravens.
All right. And I'm going to go with the Ravens, too. We're all for the Ravens there. All right, moving along. Next game on the schedule, Week 4 NFL, is we have the Buccaneers, 2-1, Brady and company at home. This is the Los Angeles Chargers coming to town, 1-2 record, taking on the Buccaneers. This game is at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Vic, Chargers fan, you got the first one.
Well, you know how I feel about my team, but I have to go with common sense here. They're traveling this week. We also have some key injuries in Los Angeles. We're starting a rookie quarterback who's in his third week, respectively, fourth week. I'm going to have to go with Brady and the boys.
All right. Vic for the Bucks. Coop, you up next.
I'm gonna have to go with the Bucks too. I like the young quarterback from the Chargers, but hey, the Bucks sacked the quarterback 6 times last week.
Wow.
And I mean, they got a pretty good run D. Well, it was so-so. They got a so-so run D, good secondary, but Tom Brady looked like he's starting to get the air under his feet. And Gronk, he finally got Gronk going. All they got to do is run the ball, and then he just pick them apart. And
yeah, Fournette's out in this game.
Pretty much, yeah. Fournette's out. All they got to, just run the other boy.
All right.
And Bucks got him.
All right, Coop for the Bucks. Malcolm.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with the Bucks on this one, but it's gonna be closer, like my man Lee Corso says, closer than the experts think.
I believe it'll be close.
It's gonna be. I see the Bucks are at least on this website on the ESPN. It looks like they're favored by 6.5, which if I was a bet man, I take the Chargers on that one. Right. Since we're not doing points here, I'm gonna roll with the Bucks win outright.
See, well, I'm gonna go against the grain, man. I think the Chargers show us something this week. I think they march into Tampa Bay and Tampa, however you want to call it. I say the Chargers, man, get the second win of the season. I say they beat the Bucks. So I'm going with the Chargers on this one, man. Other side of the spectrum, if you will. So you, Vic, Coop, and Malcolm for the Bucks. I am for the Chargers. Next game on the docket, we have in South Beach, the Miami Dolphins, 1-2 Dolphins. Seahawks, 3-0. One of the top teams right now in NFC. They're playing hard, man. I like how this team is gelling right now, man. Wilson and Metcalf that's becoming legendary already. So yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Seahawks take a trip down to South Beach, take on the Dolphins. I'll go ahead and make the first pick. I'm gonna take the Seahawks. Vic, you're up next.
Yeah, the Seahawks are playing really well right now. The defense is coming around a little bit. I like to say that they're a bend but don't break defense. Wilson is playing as an MVP. Yeah. He's got all his pieces in place. He's even got Olsen at tight end, who is still blocking and sliding out into to the flats, catching passes. Metcalf, like you said, they're forming that connection, that chemistry. So I'm going to go with the Seahawks getting the dub on this one.
Nice. Malcolm.
There's a lot of injuries in that Dolphin secondary. That doesn't bode well when they got to guard against guys like Tyler Lockett and Metcalf, and Russell Wilson. Yeah, I don't want to say a blowout. I think it's going to be close, like say within maybe a touchdown or so. But I want to go ahead and go with the Seahawks on this one.
Hello. Where'd you go?
I don't know. I think I might have disappeared. But if we are going with the Seahawks,
we all go with the Seahawks. You know, Miami ain't doing nothing.
We'll see. I mean,
I guess that passing attack.
Yeah, they still look good. I mean, they've been playing hard this season. It's not been a cakewalk.
They look good in one game against the Jags. That was it.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna see.
What's interesting about the Dolphins is when they're gonna make that QB switch. You know what I'm saying?
might not be till the end of the year. I'm thinking.
You think so?
That's what it looked like because Fitz played good last game. You know, but he does that. He does that though.
A good game and then a bad game.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He does that. Yeah,
and that's the problem. So they don't have any consistency. So I just can't see him
But see, I don't think they 100% confident with the rookie because maybe he's not 100. I don't think he's 100% healthy. Because I haven't heard much about him. They don't really talk about him like they're trying to put him in there. So I'm thinking maybe they want to give him a year to heal.
Maybe they want to give him a year to heal, but right now they
can learn.
If he needed to heal, he wouldn't be the back right now. He's the backup, right?
Yeah, he's the backup. Yeah. I mean, he could probably play, but I just don't feel like they 100% confident in him. It's kind of hard to throw a rookie in there without unless you have to, without no training camp and all that.
I was a fan. If I was a Dolphins fan, man, I'd be like, yo, listen, where's this season really going? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Let's see what he got.
Yeah, just throw him in there and give him a chance. Yeah, I can see that.
Let's see what the fuck he got. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
In other quarterback news, I keep hearing that John Gruden trying to get Carl Wentz from Philly.
Hey, is that why? Why I heard you? Why?
I don't know. I heard they trying to trade for him. That they might be interested in getting Carson Wentz.
1-2, 1-2.
There you go.
All right.
Where'd you disappear to? Where'd you go to Jason's Furniture?
I sure did. Where everybody goes. So we got Seahawks wide, Victor Seahawks.
Jason's Furniture.
Malcolm, who you got? Seahawks or the Dolphins?
I want Seahawks.
All right. And Coop, who you got, brother?
Definitely with the Seahawks, man. I don't see much from the Dolphins. I don't see Fitzmagic this one. Straight up Dolphins.
Yeah, Fitzmagic.
I mean, not Dolphins. So, straight up. Go ahead.
We're all in agreement. It's the Seahawks down in South Beach on the road. Next game on the Week 4 schedule. Let's go. See here. Oh man, it's the battle of the
0-3
winless. We got the 0-3 Vikings going down to Houston to take on the 0-3 Texans. Man.
Damn.
Vikings 24 defense. They're about passing. I mean, only thing they're pretty good in right now is rushing their week. Yeah. Cool. Or the Texans, man.
Can you hear me? It's kind of messing up. You hear me?
Huh?
I hear you. Bro.
You hear me good? Okay. Yeah, man. I'm going with the Vikings, of course, this one because they both 0-3. Dalvin Cook coming off a career 181 yards rushing game. The rookie had his breakout game, 7 catches. They finally trust him. 7 catches for 175 and a touchdown. He looked explosive, wide open, making plays all game. And we look like we're alive. The defense is still not getting a pass rush, which is the reason why we lost. The last one, we should have won that game. We had to lead all game to the end. But yeah, definitely us, man. I see us winning that one. I don't see the Texans beating us.
All right, I like that, Vic.
I'm going to go with the Purple People Eaters and the Purple Panty Eaters of Minnesota, the Prince and the Revolution of football. I'm picking the Vikings. Like Coop said, Watson has no weapons. Ever since they got rid of Hopkins, he doesn't have any real receivers out there he can trust. The running game is shaky. They have some injuries on defense, and they're still not the same defense that they used to be. I'm going to go with the Vikings.
All right. Malcolm.
So what's up with that defense? This is my problem with Minnesota. It's not the offense. You got weapons.
They have a pass rush.
So this is my problem in picking Minnesota is that Achilles heel of the Texans is their line. Everybody knows that. They pass rush. Watson loves to hold the ball forever, especially with with getting rid of what's his face that went to Arizona. So
Hopkins.
Yeah. But my problem with Minnesota is their defense. It's never been the offense. It's the defense.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I'm leaning towards Houston actually on this.
I think I'm gonna roll with maybe Cooks will step up this week. David Johnson, I think he only had one good week, huh? First week.
And that wasn't that good. It was just catching passes. He was good at catching passes, receiving.
All right, so Malcolm for the Texans. I'm with Malcolm on this one, man. Texans at the house. I think they're a lot better than what people are giving them credit for. Vikings defense suspect. Once again, a lot of injuries. That's a factor too. I'm gonna step out on this one too, man. I'm gonna go with the Texans on this, man. So we're split down the middle. Coop and Vic for the Vikings. Myself, Malcolm, for the Texans. All right, next game on the schedule, we have the 1-2 Saints going up to Detroit Motor City to take on the 1-2 Detroit Lions, a sneaky Detroit Lions. So Drew Brees' arm and ability to throw downfield has been in question. This year, kind of reminds me of Peyton Manning on his way out the door. Detroit Lions. I like the Lions, man. I'm gonna go with the Lions today at 1 p.m. I think the Lions. By the time 4 o'clock hits, I think the Lions are gonna get the win. I'm going for the Lions on this one. Malcolm.
This is a tough one. I think it's going to be a close game. The Saints tend to always play these close games. But I'm with you on this one. I'm rolling with the Lions. I'm liking Stafford. I'm seeing the Saints are actually favored by 4.5. So it's looked like I'm picking the upset here. But, yeah, I'm going to roll with the Lions. I think the Lions are better than what people think they are. And that's what's making me go with this pick. I think the Saints are worse than what people think they are.
Nice. Vic.
This is a tough one. I just can't see the Saints losing another game this early in the season. But Matt did show me some things in the victory against the Cardinals last week. He was really hitting a lot of those receivers. Seems like he's gelling with them. He has trust in a couple of those guys, some go-tos. And their defense didn't really look that bad to me. I'm going to have to stick with the Lions on this one. I think Drew Brees has some real issues that they're not trying to bring to the light right now. I think they're trying to hide his throwing ability by throwing a lot of short screens and passes. That's what's getting them in trouble, along with their defense. I'm going with the Lions.
Nice. Cool.
Well, the Saints are actually pretty good against the run. They haven't been doing that good against the pass. Kamara is balling. I'm sure y'all seeing that. But it is kind of hard to pick against the Lions right now.
That's all they got.
Yeah, because
Michael Thomas is
still out.
Yeah, he's still out. The other young receiver, he's not really reliable.
Yeah, it's kind of it's only got one weapon. Stafford look good. Yeah,
they only got one weapon.
Yeah, that's it. And then Matt Stafford looked good. He got Kenny Galloway back. That helped. He already got a good receiver on the other side.
He got 2 good receivers and he got a decent tight end.
But they can't stop the run. The only way the Saints have a chance, I think, is they can just run all over them. But like you say, it is something with.
You got to pass in this league to put up points. You can run, but you got to put.
Well, Breeze did. He still had a pretty good, solid game. But what you're saying is true. He's not really throwing the deep ball much. So I don't know if his arm is getting bad or whatever. I might have to go with I just can't see the Saints losing another game, though.
They're going to lose.
It's early. I can't see it. I want to go with the Lions, but it's hard for me to see the Saints losing again. I'm going with the Saints.
All right. Cool for the Saints all alone. So
in Piscataway.
Malcolm and Vic for the Lions and all the way in Piscataway. Cool for the Saints. I'm glad you have faith in those Saints. I know they've been so efficient for so long and durable and not really losing back-to-back games, man. But, comes a time and a place. All right, the next game we have, this is going to be a good one. The 2-1 Cleveland Browns going down to Dallas, Irving, Texas. Dallas Cowboys 1-2. Cowboys lost that one to the Seahawks last week, and I don't know who the favorite is in this. Cleveland Browns 2-1. Cleveland Browns 2-1. Cleveland Browns. That's all I'm going to say. All right, let's start the picks. I'm curious to see who picks what. Vic, you're up.
I like the 2-headed monster that the Cleveland Browns have with the running game with Hunt and Chubb. I really think that makes things hard. And now Baker Mayfield's mechanics seem to be a little bit fixed ever since this coach got down there. They decided to do a different launch point with this young man. He's throwing a lot quicker passes. He's not taking time just to drop back. There's a lot of quick release passes to the flats. You see it. He's working both running backs. I like the fact that they're finally getting my man involved in the passing as well. Blondie, I like to call him Blondie, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think I'm going to go with the Browns on this one. Craig, I can't stand your Cowboys, and I would love for the fucking Cleveland Browns in the dog pound with Arsenio Hall to go in there and get a big win.
Oh man,
and be 3-1. I'm going with the Browns.
Let's go. Cool.
I'm going with the Browns too. I'm going with the upset. Both teams are good against the run, but when you got a two-headed monster the way the Browns do, it's kind of hard to stop. Now the Cowboys, hey, Prescott is balling out. He got a lot of weapons. But Elliott, I mean, he's not really running for a lot of yards. I mean, he gets a touchdown a game. But I don't think they get it done against these Browns. I believe these Browns are on a roll, and I'm going with the Browns. Myles Garrett had 2 sacks last week, and I believe he keeps it going, and I believe the Browns win this one in the upset.
Kareem Hunt is has groin. I think he's questionable, but I don't think that'll keep him out.
All you need is Chubb.
Yeah, and Cowboys only got Trevon Diggs, and Tyron Smith out neck. He's questionable, so I don't care. I think this Browns team is who they were supposed to be last year, and they got the right, like Vic said, with the mechanics and small little things, adjustments made, go a long way. Malcolm, you're up, man.
I think it's going to be a close game. A lot of Cowboys games tend to be, but I agree also with the running with Cleveland. That two-headed monster, whether Kareem Hunt plays or not, I mean, even with just Chubb in there by himself, I think Cleveland's going to do some damage on the ground. However, Cowboys seem to have found a pass rush lately, and I'm just feeling Dak Prescott's got a lot of weapons out there, and they're not really beating Zeke like that, you know what I mean? So I'm going to roll with the Cowboys on this one. I'm leaning towards them.
All right. Yeah, I got to go with the Browns on this one. I just think the Cowboys are once again.
Who we thought they were.
Yeah. They all season they talk what they're gonna do, and
they are who we thought they were. And I said from the very beginning, Craig, you dummy, that it don't matter who you bring in there, coach. Yeah. McCarthy was not the right fit. McCarthy is another offensive mind. Yeah, he can score, but he don't care what the defense is doing, and his coordinator is trash. They let go of the good coordinator on defense that they had. And now it's over. Like they got nothing. All these weapons standing around looking stupid. They really should be 0-3. They got lucky because they played a really bad Falcons team that's known for blowing leads in Super Bowls, toilet bowls, and all type of bowls. So it's whatever. I'm going with the Browns. I'll be stunned if the Browns don't win today. I don't want to laugh when they win in a crazy way.
I'm all for the Browns. Let's go Cleveland, Ohio. All right, so Vic Coop wide for the Browns. Malcolm all alone for the Cowboys.
On an island.
Moving along down the line, we have the 1-2 Jacksonville Jaguars going into Cincinnati. And now I'm talking about WKRP. Today, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the Jaguars taking on the 0-2-1 winless Bengals. Jacksonville, the Bengals. I'll go ahead and open this up. I think Jacksonville. I like the leadership of this quarterback here, man. I kind of heard him mic'd up. I like the energy of the team, man. You got rid of a disgruntled Jalen Rose and this young team. They're rallying together, man. I think they're going to Cincinnati. But on the other side, I like their quarterback in Cincinnati as well. I don't think they have all the pieces though. I don't know if Nixon is playing. Not really sure of that. I don't know.
I'm not really sure either.
He's not running well anyway. He's not even running well.
Mixon's got chest problems. He's questionable. Logan Wilson, linebacker. Geno Atkins out. Jaguars got a center out, the defensive tackle, and the kicker is questionable. In Bengals -3.
Hey, Mixon is playing now. Mixon's playing.
Okay, so he's in. So if the Jaguars could stop that run, I'm gonna go with the Jaguars on this, man. I'm with the Jaguars. I hope Jag do not let me be don't make me out to be an idiot. So I'm going for the Jags. Vic.
I'm really not interested in either one of these teams or this pick, really.
I
could care less about the mustache.
Yeah.
I could care less about the Jags. Like, I mean, I really don't care. The Bengals have a good young quarterback. He's still a rookie, of course. You know, Joe Burrow coming off the LSU championship. He's actually been playing very well with the pieces or without the pieces that he's had. They've been in 3 close games, and I mean, they were in a tie the last game. I mean, so I think that the Bengals actually get this one done today. I think the young quarterback gets his first win of the season.
Right. Malcolm.
Yeah, the game that everybody gonna tune in for this week.
The game of the week. Surprised it's not a Monday night game.
This is the game of the cheeks, because this game is cheeks.
Ass.
The game of the juices.
Maybe not. So apparently both quarterbacks have combined to have been sacked for 24 times this season.
Damn.
Yeah, between the two of them. So their lines are not offering too much protection to these guys. Their lines don't seem to care. I'm with Vic. I don't really care about this pick either. I guess I'll go with the Bengals getting their first W because they've been a little up and coming. Although, what's wrong with Mixon? He ain't been playing well, but that could go back to the line too because the line.
Yeah, I hear you. Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and roll with Cincinnati on this one. That's my pick.
Got you, brother. My bad. I mean, cut you short. Cool.
I think I'm gonna go with the Jags. Like you say, this is a boring one to pick. It's boring to pick, but I mean, Bengals not running good. Jags have been actually pretty good against the run.
It's like
Bengals have been bad against the run, and the undrafted James Robinson has been running pretty good. So I'm taking the Jags. I think the mustache gets it done.
The Jags and that thick ass mustache too.
I'm taking that mustache.
This game was like a 4:00 game on CBS.
Burrows was sacked 8 times.
On Lifetime.
This
game is on Lifetime. All the ladies gonna be watching this game at 4:00.
USA
Burrow was sacked 8 times last week, man.
On Lifetime.
8 times.
All the ladies, Lifetime. It's on the Oprah Network.
Okay. All right. So Jags.
This game is on the Oprah fucking network.
Coop, Wide and Coop for the Jags. Vic and Malcolm say no. The Bengals will get their first win of the season. Moving along, we have
on the Oprah Network. On the Oprah Network.
2-1 Arizona Cardinals go down to Charlotte to take on the 1-2 Carolina Panthers.
Yeah,
this is a good tricky game here. I'll hold my pick. Coop, I'm interested to see what your pick's going to be in this one, my friend.
It's actually a little hard for me. I mean, I would have went with Arizona, but Arizona showed weakness last week. But without McCaffrey, the Panthers, I mean, he's a big part. They still got a lot of weapons. Teddy looked pretty decent last week. But, I mean, I still got to go with the Cardinals. I still think they're good. I mean, they lost last week. But I believe Detroit is a team that we just don't know about. I mean,
might be better than what we thought they were.
Maybe
they are better. Maybe Detroit might be just a better team.
Yeah. So that's why I'm going to go with the Cardinals. I don't think the Panthers get it done. I think it'll be closer than we think, though, because Teddy's playing okay now. He played good last week.
All right.
But I'm going to Cards.
Cool. Malcolm.
Looks like Budda Baker and Chris Banjo are sidelined with injuries. They're going to be out. Which, already makes a bad Cardinal secondary even worse. Yeah, I'm not really feeling the Cardinals. You know, I kind of think the people had it's one of those teams that a lot of people picked to do some things this year. Everybody likes Kyler Murray. And I don't know, man. Jury's still out on him to me. You know what I mean? I don't like short quarterbacks. You know, against short quarterback, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just don't like short quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You can't see over the line. You got to scramble out the pockets just to see plays.
Yeah. But can't do it like Flutie.
Yeah. So I'm not feeling the Cardinals this week.
All right. We'll see what Bridgewater brings to the table today.
Carolina.
Going Carolina. Malcolm. Vic.
I think the Cards are who a lot of us think that they are. I think that they just lost a close game last week. You know, the secondary hasn't been playing up to par, but McCaffrey is out. You got Bridgewater. I'm not really familiar with the receiving core in Carolina because it's a bunch of no names that I never heard before.
Yeah, they young. You got speed.
And first and second year wide receivers. I think I'm going to go with Hopkins and Murray getting it done today. They still can score a lot of points, whether their defense is trash or not. Can they hold on to the lead? I don't think Carolina can outscore them. I'm going to go with the Cards.
Right, and I'm gonna go ahead and follow suit. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals too. I just like what they have. I like they're dangerous. I don't see Carolina being able to score in bunches. So yeah, Murray's gonna get out the pocket, go on his little bootlegs, and find some
weapons down the field.
Weapons down the field, exactly. And Hopkins is he's that guy, and he nothing wrong with him. So yeah, I'm going with the Cards in this one. So. Coop, Vic, and Wide for the Cardinals, and Malcolm says no. Carolina Panthers going to take it at the house.
I can see it, though. I can see Carolina getting lucky.
All right. Moving right along. We have, let's see here. Where we at? Oh, man. Here we go. We got the 0-3 New York Giants going across to the other coast from the east to the west to take on the quiet 2-1 Los Angeles Rams today, 4:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Listen to it live on Fox. I'll go ahead and open this up. I'm thinking with my head, not with my heart, and there's no way in hell that the Giants are going to go to LA and beat the Rams. If they do, I'd be happy. It's a win-win for me, but I tell you what, I'm going to win this point, and I'm going to take the Rams in this one. Vic.
It's a no-brainer. I don't pick a team that wears gray pantyhose pants. And they still got those ugly ass men in tights. Them shits is trash, and that's why they're trash, because they're in pantyhose all game. They're tiptoeing around the field in pantyhose with no cleats on, and they're playing a soft game. Their head coach is trash, so I don't know who was the judge when they picked the judge to be the head coach of that team. They got Saquon out for the year. Way to go already. Still no line.
I'm pissed at that.
Still no line in New York. You still got no line in New York.
Hurts my feelings.
First of all, you got Daniel Jones, who's a great young quarterback, but he can't get time to show it because the line is eating cheese doodles as soon as the ball is hiked. They're not blocking anybody. You're getting your young quarterback killed, and you already got your running back killed. The Rams are going to win this one going away. They run a lot of plays out of the same two sets. So you don't know if they're passing or running. They should have beat Buffalo last week. I really don't think that was a pass interference call, Malcolm, like you said, after I looked at it again. But the Rams are going to get this one.
All right. Cool.
I ain't going to put much into this one. Rams.
Malcolm?
Yeah, Aaron Donald going up against that line. It's going to be
oh, my God. Stat game.
Two sacks. Aaron Donald, 2 sacks.
Going to have 3 sacks and 3 rushes, pass. He's going to tip the ball. They're going to sodomize the Giants. They're going to sodomize the Giants.
All right.
It's going to be
they're going to touch the Giants wherever they want to.
Yeah, it's going to be
all right. Bills, the Buffalo Bills, undefeated. They're saying, man, this team is the team. Giants. But on the other side of the spectrum, we have the Raiders of Las Vegas, 2-1, playing some of the best football I've seen in a while since 2003. Las Vegas Raiders at the house. Beautiful stadium, by the way. Buffalo Bills coming to town to visit. This is right here. This is my game of the week right here, man. I think it's going to be an extra-packed game. This game at 4:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. Catch that live on CBS Radio. Bills. Cool. Come on.
I'm pretty much just going to go with Buffalo on this one. Stephon Diggs, I think he's leading the league in receiving yards, which I hate to say, but then again, I don't because the rookie's looking good. But, yeah, I'm going to go with Buffalo. I like the Raiders. I like their running game, but I just think Buffalo is a more complete team at this point, and I'm going with Buffalo.
All right. Respect that. Vic.
I haven't been out to Vegas to see the stadium yet, but the Black Hole, they call it the Death Star. They have a great young tight end. Carr seems to be playing pretty well. The defense is gelling. They're another bend but don't break, but really underrated defense right now. The Bills, to me, should have lost last week to the Rams. The Bills should have lost last week to the Rams. They really should have. They blew a huge lead, and then there was a real crazy pass interference call at the end of that game. Still don't think that was pass interference. How do you call a call like that? with the game on the line. You're supposed to let those boys play. You know it's going to be contact. I gotta say, the Buffalo Bills are a better team on paper. They have been balling. I like Josh Allen. I like the weapons that he has. You know, Diggs is doing great after leaving Minnesota, who's really trash. So now he's getting a chance to really flourish under a better quarterback and system
That ain't
than
even true.
Minnesota
Come
will ever
on, now you
have.
done said something crazy.
And
Put up stats with the Vikings, man. Come
I'm
on.
going to go with Buffalo. I'm going to go with Buffalo on this one. And that's how you get Coop out of pocket, when you just start ripping on the
When you
team
start
like that in
talking
the middle of
crazy.
commentary.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm just going to say that we're going to go with Buffalo because they're a way better team than Minnesota ever will be right now. So I'm going to go with Buffalo.
That ain't true. Right now, yeah.
Malcolm.
Yeah, they're better.
Says here, Raiders secondary looking pretty beat up with their rookie starting cornerback out.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Abram, their safety, also dealing with some injuries. And Raiders are 28th in rushing defense. The pick here is Buffalo to run through, left, right, up, down, all over the Raiders. It's going to be not a close game at all, and the Bills are going to straight demolish them in Vegas.
All right. Well, I respect you guys' pick.
Yeah, because they're better than Minnesota.
Better than the Chiefs. I mean, who you? Chargers too.
You said Chiefs. Yeah, you said it right already. Yeah.
Better than the Chargers.
Yeah, Chiefs. Yeah, Chiefs.
I respect the picks. I like the Raiders, man. I just think the Raiders takes this one. I think the Raiders knock the Bills back down to reality. I don't think the Bills. They look good. I like the way they're playing. I like I always liked Allen. I like his game. They got him picked for a rushing touchdown today. I mean, come on, man. The Raiders man.
Are missing two line. The Raiders are missing two defenders on every line of the defense. How are they going to beat the Bills today? They're missing two defensive tackles,
with Josh Allen throwing 4 touchdowns and running like that.
Will. They got the linebackers
out. All right, Will I am.
Sean Wilson, Mario. What the fuck you call me, man? I'm going with the Vegas Raiders, man. So Coop, Vic, Malcolm for the Bills, and I'm for the Raiders. Let's go Raiders. All right, got to make the call.
Gonna be a new. Yeah, good.
All right, next one on the docket. This one here is this seems like an easy one here. We got the 2-1 Indianapolis Colts going Soldier Field. Chicago Bears undefeated. 4:25 today p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Vic.
Rivers is the quarterback for the Colts. They actually have a pretty decent offense. But I've never really trusted Rivers, even when he was in San Diego, Los Angeles, hell, New England. When we were in New England playing 2 scrimmage games, he threw some interceptions. He's a riverboat gambler. He's a real tall version of Brett Favre with 25 kids at home, which means
what the hell any of that?
I just don't trust him, man. The Bears are playing really good. They got Foles now at quarterback. They have a great receiving core in Chicago. I don't see the Colts going to Chicago and getting the win. I'm going to go with Foles in Chicago.
Nice pick. I'll follow that. I'll follow suit.
Because they're better than Minnesota right now.
Yeah.
There you go.
I like Foles with the Bears. They finally got Travinsky out of there. I don't know if he's got hurt. I don't know. I don't care. I like to see what this team is, what a real decent quarterback, what this team could be. Defense has been carrying this team like a sack of potatoes for the last couple of seasons.
You're right.
I like the Bears too, man. I like to see the Bears get it done. I want to see the Bears win, man. Too bad they couldn't do it with Lovey. But yeah, I'm for the Bears as well. Malcolm.
Man. In the Super Bowl, Foles was a great quarterback, but you take away that, his entire career has been at best mediocre. To me, the Bears just strike me as a total fraudulent team. 3-0. Them along with the 49ers. The 49ers because of injuries, but the Bears just due to I don't know what's going on. That 3-0 strikes me as incredibly fraudulent. They are
what's fraudulent about 3 wins though? They're undefeated.
They barely won half them games.
So what?
They
They're
won,
wins.
but they barely
They're
won.
wins.
That means
They're
nothing to
wins.
me. I saw the
Cool, man.
Cardinals once win
3 games in the
4-0
season.
So
the
you
first
rather
6
be
games,
so you rather be
and
1
lose
and
all the rest of
3.
their games
You
that
rather
season.
be you rather get beat. You rather get beat, blown out, and just be
At
1
3-0
and 3.
don't mean anything over here. This pick
All right.
Definitely don't.
Cool.
They ain't
to
played nobody.
Indianapolis Colts,
Well,
they're
all
gonna
right.
run
Yeah,
all
they ain't
over the
playing nobody.
Bears.
They're 3-0.
I'm going with the Colts this one.
Yep, good. You'll be down the river too with fucking Phillip. Fucking
Riverboat, you call him a
Riverboat
riverboat gambler.
Riverboat gambler.
Although Foles does make it interesting because you don't know who's
Foles is going.
up,
Foles, you know, Malcolm, you the one that used to say Foles can ball. He just get injured all the time. You know, if he's healthy, he's gonna score some
He's
points.
had a
They're
mediocre
gonna win that
career.
game.
He's done
And that
anything
defense
outside
is
of
good.
Super Bowl.
Chicago still got a good defense. They still got Khalil Mack. Where's Khalil Mack?
They're 28th. Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
Hold on, I can tell
You
you.
know
Hold
why
on.
they're 28th?
You
Because it's only
even
3
say
games.
Khalil
They-
Mack
they're
all
number
year.
one.
They're
I ain't
only
heard his
3
name all
games
year.
into the season.
They're one in defense.
That's right.
You better check them
11th
out.
Heard Camille
11th in
I haven't heard
passing.
that name all year.
You better
I haven't heard it all year.
check out Chicago. They're not 28th in defense.
No, they still got a good day.
They gave up 144 yards to Atlanta, who can't run the ball last week.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's
The
just
Colts are
one
gonna
game.
run
They
all
still
over the
3-0. They
That's why the
3-0.
Colts gonna kill because the rookie's running the ball. He gonna run all over that whack ass Chicago defense.
So
I'm taking the Colts in the upset. I'm taking the Colts.
Coop and
I was
Malcolm.
with the Bears, but you done made me mad, so I'm with the Colts now.
I can't
The
believe
Colts
you
are
would
favored
pick
by
a,
Because
pick a
they're better
division
than
team
Minnesota.
anyway. So Malcolm
Everybody's
and
better
Coop.
than Minnesota. Not
They're
this
better
week.
than
Coop and
Minnesota. That's why
Malcolm
you're
for
taking
the
them.
Colts. Coop and Malcolm for the Colts. Me and Vic for
I'm
the
with the Colts.
Bears.
Because
Moving on.
they're better than Minnesota.
I believe
Moving
Phillip
on.
Rivers get that gunslinging going this week, and they're gonna run
Good.
all
Go with
over.
the Riverboat Gambler and lose your fucking rent and be on 85 on the interstate looking for a goddamn Cluck You chicken. You go ahead. Go with the
Moving
Riverboat
along.
Gambler.
And then Tariq Cohen hurt for the year. They little
Yeah,
explosive back.
yeah,
He's
good.
gone.
You go
Torn ACL.
ahead.
It's over.
You go because they're better than Minnesota.
All right. The Philadelphia Eagles 0-2
They're
on
not
1
better.
on the road. San Francisco, the Bay. San Francisco is 2-1. Philly trying to get their first win of the season. Malcolm, who you got?
Man, the 49ers is another team. I do not believe in them. Too many injuries. They beat up on the Jets and the Giants. Come on, that alone that's their 2 wins. All right, that alone. Now that being said, they're playing the Eagles. Another bad team. So this is a tough pick. This is a Sunday night game. This is garbage.
Yeah, this is Sunday night, 8:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on NBC.
Reluctantly, just because of the way the Eagles have been playing, I'm going with the 49ers. But I think this is going to be a close game, and it could go down either way. I have no belief whatsoever in the 49ers this year. None.
Well, you believe in them for this pick.
Reluctantly.
Yeah, this
right.
Man. Vic, you're up.
I want Carson to go back whence he came because he's trash.
That was
Go back to
I've been
whence
saying
you
that
came.
for a minute.
You are done. Your
I've been
career
saying
is
that for
over
a minute.
in Philly. They kept the wrong. They kept the wrong quarterback. They should have kept Foles after the Super Bowl.
And they didn't have to pay him.
I don't know what they're paying him money for. This guy is Mr. Glass. His mechanics are off. Every time he hikes the ball at home, he sees dead people. He's scary. He cannot throw the ball. He's terrible, man. And he is being exploited. He don't got a line. He don't have many weapons out there. Got the same receivers that have been dropping the ball for years. For him,
all the receivers hurt.
Sean Jeffries.
All his receivers are hurt.
They got injuries and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, Deshaun Jackson.
I just think that the 49ers are a better coach team. Even with all the injuries, they still find ways to win. Yeah, they beat up on the Jets, but that's a good team to beat up on when you got second and third tier players in that are trying to learn the system. I think they're going to win this week, and I think Wentz is going back to which he came because he's trash.
Yep, they're going no wide receivers this week with Philly, man. They already are lackluster to begin with. Deebo Samuel's also primed to make his season debut. Deebo Samuel's back, so there's a. All right.
Yep. Niners are going to get it.
Yeah, I got the 49ers too.
Vic, who you got?
He already picked. It's on me, but
picked the Niners.
I'm sorry.
I got the Niners, though. I mean, he pretty much said everything. I don't even have to say nothing. Even though both teams are injured, it got to be the 49ers because the Eagles look bad.
We're all for the 49ers to beat the Philadelphia Eagles, the Eagles will remain winless. They're not tireless. All right,
Go
next
back
game.
to whence you came.
Monday night.
Trash.
Monday night is yin
got
and yang,
now.
East and West, negative and positive. Scrub, juggernaut. 0-3 Atlanta Falcons going up to Lambeau Field to take on the 3-0 Green Bay Packers. This line, this running back, this quarterback, everything, they're definitely better than the Vikings. I can't even lie. They are better than the Vikings.
Well, all of them better than the Giants. So there you go.
hey, you got
Stevie Wonder could see that.
Everybody can see. Everybody better than the Giants.
Hey, we're gonna be fighting for the top pick next year. Me.
I won't.
Go get another top pick and get him hurt because you ain't got no line. What a career killer. The Giants are career killers. Career killers. Career killers. Career killers.
They killed the all-time generational back.
I love it.
Barkley, all-time generational
once in a lifetime back. And he's already out with the damn Achilles.
And I was calling it out beginning of the year. Even last year I was saying that. It happened for real. I'm predicting shit. I'm Notre Dame out here right now.
They don't even want to invest in the offensive line. They're terrible.
All right. Falcons Packers.
We don't want to talk about that.
Monday night, 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, ESPN Monday night.
Giants wear pantyhose.
Let me go on this one.
Hold on, that's
I'm
Coughlin.
already taking.
That's Coughlin calling me.
Yeah, well,
Tom,
tell him to get some new pantyhose pants.
Coughlin, how's he enjoying retirement then?
Yeah, Coughlin, you come back. Hey, let me know. All right, so who we got? Is anybody picking the Falcons in this game?
I will. I think the Falcons upset them. I'm taking the Falcons. The Falcons own Green Bay. I don't care how good they are.
Hey, I want to say something. Hey, I want to say something too. And if this game is worth 2 points, it should be worth 2 points if you lose.
I'm with you. I can ride with that. You
shouldn't just get 2 points for a win. If you're jumping out on a limb on Monday night, you need to get bit too. The 2 points if you lose.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. I'm with it. It makes sense.
All right,
and we didn't pick the Thursday night game last week either. We didn't.
That was always the you guys want to start doing the Thursday? Okay.
It should be
might as well.
some points too.
Okay, we'll do that. Game. All right, so
I picked the Broncos
because they're better than the Minnesota Vikings too.
We'll see.
All right, let's see.
That's yet to be seen. I'm taking Atlanta though. I'm probably the only one. I'm taking the Falcons. They own.
Okay.
Own Aaron Rodgers. They always beat them. I don't care how good his team is. They'll beat them this one. His top receiver, well, not his top receiver. But what's his name?
The Falcons blow everything. They're so bad they would blow a blow.
They do, but it shows you that they can win. They just fuck up at the end with terrible coaching.
They wouldn't even know how. They're terrible.
All right, this Thursday, 8:20. Thursday night, we got the Buccaneers going against the Bears. Vic, first pick, sir.
Well, I mean, we got who's at home?
Bears at home.
I'm gonna. This is a tough one. So they're traveling from where?
Yeah, Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay's in Florida.
I can't go with Brady on this one. Foles has beaten Brady before. He'll beat him again. I'm going with the Bears.
All right. For 2. This also for 2 points too. Same scenario. Malcolm.
Good.
For the Thursday game?
Yep.
I'm going with the Bucks.
All right.
I got no faith in the Bears whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm gonna Coop.
I'm going with the Bucks too. I don't got no faith in the Bears. Bear down these nuts. I'm going with the Bucks.
All right.
You're only going with him because they ain't your division and y'all suck.
Oh no, it's not a division.
He hates
thing.
the Bears. He's an undercut. He hates the Bears.
He don't nobody in his division.
I'm going with the Bucks.
But I'm telling the truth. I believe Tampa's better.
I'm going with the Bucks. I'm going with the Bucks in this.
You just with this Nick Foles thing. Yeah, he was great, but we'll see. He still got to prove it.
Yo, so we got 2 Monday night games, right? You got the Chiefs and the Chiefs and
that's right. Thanks for reminding me, brother.
2 points. That's worth 2 points too.
And then we got the Chiefs and Patriots if they play, and then the Falcons and the Packers.
I mean, that's gonna be 2 points for us anyway, because then who's gonna pick against the pass right now? I'll take the Chiefs.
I am. I'm definitely going against the Pats.
And you taking the
What
Pats?
do you mean?
I'm taking the
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Hey, man, who
He
gonna
meant the
go
That's
Chiefs.
what I'm saying. That's what I
meant.
meant. That's what I don't see
you said
nobody
it wrong.
bet going
Yeah,
against
we're all
the
going for
Yeah, I mean, we
Chiefs.
all with the Chiefs. We
All
all
the
with the
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
All right, so that's
Y'all
the
taking
other
the
No
game.
Cam Newton.
Don't know what time that is.
I think this Packers Falcons game requires a little more discussion, man. Because I can feel you, Coop, taking the
All right,
Falcons.
let's unpack it. Let's talk about it then. All right.
I'm not gonna take the Packers. I'm not gonna take the Falcons. I'm taking the Packers, but it's a 7-point. The Packers are a 7-point favorite, which tells you that Vegas thinks that Atlanta is better than their 0-3 record, and I believe it is.
Ah, man, I don't see
They
where
suck,
and
man.
how. Who? What
They
sign?
are very badly coached. They don't know what to do on special teams.
And
They
that's
let
the
people
difference.
pick up the onside kicks. I
That's
ain't
the
rocking
difference,
with them.
That's
They
the
are
difference
terrible.
right there. That's the difference.
That's the
They're
difference.
done, man. They are done out here. They are the laughing stock of the league right now.
Well,
I still
think
see
they
the
got a
upset.
good
There ain't no
team,
way
bro.
that he's gonna beat. You're not beating Aaron Rodgers on Monday night with all them weapons. You're just not. It's not happening.
I think
He don't have all the weapons. That's the point I'm trying to make. He
He
got some
does
upgrades
have
now.
weapons. Have you been watching the Packers?
Lizard,
They got
whatever
a
his
young
name
wide
is, not
receiver that's
playing.
catching
He
everything.
been making a lot of plays for him.
They got a good running back.
That's the one hurt.
It doesn't
The key to
matter.
the
He
Packers
still
is
has
what hurt.
weapons.
The key to the Packers is their running game, bro. That's the key to it.
Yeah, all right. They'll lose. It's going to be an upset.
All right, good.
2 points for me.
Yeah, I know. It's negative.
I think the Packers have practice with the fucking Falcons.
Gonna have practice with them.
I'm telling you, bro.
No, they going to be.
Man, I'm
Every year
telling
they beat
you.
them. They beat them
If
every
the
year.
Bears, if the Bears can beat Atlanta, the Packers definitely can beat Atlanta, and they ain't gonna have to come back in the
It's
last
different with
7 minutes to
matchups.
do it either.
Matchups are different.
And
Yeah,
Matchups are different, though. That's not the same.
It's over,
It's
man.
closer than the
It's
expert
done,
team.
man. They ain't explosive, man. They gonna get chipped on Monday night.
Calvin Ridley is a star to make it. Have you been
Yeah,
watching?
all right, yeah, star with
Calvin Ridley's out there balling.
They are not well
Yeah,
coached, man.
the
They're
record
gonna
don't tell it
lose.
all, though.
Right.
All
right.
Yeah, they're not.
They're gonna lose.
They're not. I mean, that's the problem.
They're
But
not well
it's going to be an
coached.
upset, this one, though.
Okay. So let's go over the games in its entirety. So I have this for a reference later on. I apologize, by the way, last week for getting the scores wrong. I'll have it right next time. It's learning in progress. Once again, let's go over the scores again for week 4 in the NFL. The Ravens against the Washington football team. We're all for the Ravens. Chargers and the Bucks. I'm for the Chargers. Vic, Coop, Malcolm are for the Bucks. Seahawks, Miami. We're all for the Seahawks. Vikings, Texans. We're split there. Coop and Vic for the Vikings. Myself and Malcolm for the Texans. Saints, Lions. Coop for the Saints. Wide, Malcolm, and Vic for the Lions. Browns and Cowboys. Vic, Coop, and Wide for the Browns. Malcolm for the boys. Jaguars, Cincinnati. We're split there. Myself and Cooper for the Jags, and Vic and Malcolm for the Bengals. Arizona, Carolina. We're 3-1. Arizona, Coop, Vic, and Wide for the Cards. Malcolm for the Panthers. Giants and the Rams. That's a no-brainer. We're all for the Rams. Bills and the Vegas Raiders. Coop, Vic, and Malcolm for the Bills, and I'm alone for the Raiders. Colts and the Bears. We're split there. Malcolm and Coop for the Colts. Myself and Vic for the Bears. Philly, San Fran. We're all for the 49ers there. Falcons, Monday night. Falcons and Panthers. Coop says the Falcons are going to upset up in Lambeau. Vic, myself, and Malcolm say you're out of your mind. Chief and Pats. The Pats were all for the Chiefs, obviously, for the 2 points, as well as the Falcons and Panthers for 2 points. Thursday night's game for the bonus as well, 2 points. The Bucks and the Bears. And Malcolm, myself, and Coop for the Bucks. And Vic says the Bears are going to get it done home at Soldier Field. Man, great week of football. Always a pleasure chopping it up with you guys. Football, week 5 here again. Buddy Chad says, what's up?
Fuck you.
He wanted to know what you thought about the Bills.
I said, how did we think about your big wife's lunch? She got fucking 12 fucking entrees in front of her.
Chad, thanks for... Damn.
And if he really is on right now, you really fucked up. 'Cause you know I don't give a shit.
I don't care.
This big ass elbow wife. Mount
damn.
Fuji. Mount Fuji
Hey.
of the WWE. My name Mount Fuji, and I got elbows. I eat gravy train.
Hey, yo, all I gotta say is Lakers, congratulations on y'all.
Thank you.
Championship. Read it and weep, baby. This who's taking the chip next year.
Y'all taking the chip. Y'all taking the potato chip. Because we going back to back, Buttercup.
Already got the best team in the NBA.
We going back to back.
We was in that bubble healthy.
Anthony Davis.
Imagine we was in the bubble healthy, baby.
Nobody stopping
That
Anthony
team
Davis
comes
and
back
LeBron
next year.
and nobody. So we winning again.
All right. So for Pick'em, I'm DJ Widebody. For Malcolm, Kareem V.L. Williams, Kareem Coop, I'm DJ Widebody saying see ya next week on Pick'em.
Read it in a week, baby. Read it in a week.
Next week.
Woo! Y'all ain't winning nothing next year. LA all day, it's the purple and yellow way. That's how we win as we go to the Segway. Champions of the West, champions of the NBA, that's how we play all day. 17 kids is high with the Celtics. You can't beat us, you can't help it. Underrated, X-rated and faded to black. All purple and yellow with tackle foot. Many teams on their back. Jack, fuck that, flip them like a flip jack. Acrobat, dynamic, yo, you can't stand it. Brandon, best.